Namaste, it's the Spiritual Daywalker with a tarot message for you. This reading is timeless, so wherever you find it or it finds you, it's a perfect timing for you to hear that message. I just felt cute, so I thought I'd do a general reading. Also, it's Mercury retrograde until beginning of October, so I'm very much curious about the general energies of this pivotal time. There's a lot of planets in retrograde, but Mercury retrograde, that's the boogeyman, right? For almost all spiritualists, the Mercury retrograde is, ooh, what the fuck am I supposed to do with all the technology giving up and shit just not working and traffic is a mess, all that stuff. So we're going to do a DNA spread and see how this energy is affecting us. So affecting you. If you're watching this, that's exactly meant for you. Let's see. The overall energy for the reading is the Lovers. So that is a beautiful card for re-establishing connections and commitment, right? We are getting to know what type of commitment we want in our lives, right? Especially it's been put to the test by the Mercury retrograde. It's going to be put to the test where you're actually, for me, commitment means this and that. I want people around me to be like this, to be committed to me and to the cause in that kind of way. So that's a very beautiful energy to come from also. It's wholesome, it's a major arcana, so it's something very pivotal happening in our lives right now, rethinking what type of commitment we want in our lives. In the middle, there's a Father of Swords, so it's about making a calm and wise decision on how to work with certain things in our lives. It's a mind energy, but it's a mature mind energy. The Father of Swords is one of my favorite cards, actually. It's a very smart and wise guy that is just coming from a good place, from a wise place, right? So let's see how this manifests in our reality. There is the Temperance, that is the Love the Process card, right? It's all about healing and balance with this one, right? So if the Lovers right here we're coming from is put to the test and you realize this is not in balance at all, that means that card is about healing. So we are manifesting this commitment being put to the test, and we have to be smart about it and make wise decisions, right? So let's see how the energies are balancing around this spirit axis right here. In the spot of the one, there's a Six of Pentacles. That means there is growth, but it's a little putting a lot of energy in for very little reward. However, it also means that you're growing through that process. On the other hand, there's a Star card where you realize even though the reward is not so big, the star means you are on the path, you are on the right path. You're looking for that purpose, and well, even if you don't know the way how to go about it exactly, right? It is working slowly but surely. That is cool. But also that Six of Pentacles is going to tell us something about the people we work with, right? The people we are sharing our passion with and are sharing this project and venture with, right? So if they're not aligned on that star, that could be a problem, right? They have to know that they're following a higher purpose in a sense, because this is where you are coming from. And if that is not the same kind of conviction, that is going to be a problem in the mid to long run. Now let's see. Yeah, well, in the spot of the three, there's a Two of Pentacles, so you are making a decision and weighing your options right here, right? It's going with the change, but it's also tying back into that Lovers card, right? So it also talks about balance and about making a decision if that balance is out of whack, you are weighing your options, right? Now let's see how this moves further into manifestation. Surrounding that Father of Swords, there's a Four of Pentacles in reverse, which means that the stability in your life is shifting. Maybe you are investing a lot, maybe you're running out of funds and something has to happen, or maybe you're just changing your network. The people you are working with are changing, the people you are approaching for that which is what you want to manifest here. It doesn't exactly have to be relationship, right? It is about commitment. So I feel strongly that this commitment is about the cause, whatever it is you're working on, right? and the people you're working with on that cause are maybe shifting also. This means take a risk, right? If you hold on to your funds, they cannot grow, right? So it's like it is telling you to work with that, right? On the other hand, it is balanced by a Four of Swords in reverse. So yeah, it also screams take a risk, right? Stop holding on to the way things have been done before. You have to try out new ways and be smart about it. So what you're learning from this is how to be that Father of Pentacles, right? So it's like making smart decisions, even though your stability, your funds, your resources are shifting or dwindling. So you got to be careful with those resources, right? And to come out of that hard time with a clear goal in mind, still not to be like shattered, right? So you are making your plans according to things shifting around you. That is very much Mercury retrograde right here. And it's like, okay, how can I do this with minimal investment of resources? And what are my resources actually? Can I invest a lot of time, for example, where I would invest money? Or maybe my time is more valuable, I have to invest money to like not waste my time. So making smart decisions about how to rearrange your resources to gain some longevity in whatever it is you're trying to manifest here. So let's see, one step further in the manifestation, there is the moon in reverse. So something is coming to light. That is very Mercury retrograde, when like something has been brought to light and you kind of have to deal with this. Shit. And there's the sun in reverse. So in manifestation we have the moon in reverse and the sun in reverse. So whatever is going to come to light here is going to not exactly make you happy, is going to, well, challenge your idea of happiness and where you take your energy from. So the moon and the sun balancing each other out, both in reverse, where you're like, okay, you are reflecting, but that reflection about your motives and what you want to achieve in life, all that stuff, it's triggered from the outside, right? But all of this cannot jeopardize your love for life, even though it takes away your energy. So that is the big challenge that we're manifesting here, is when the moon makes you reflect on the subconscious, don't lose your passion for life, right? And the sun has to keep shining, right? So keep that sun shining. What we're learning from this in the spot of the 6, there's the Mother of Swords in reverse. That is kind of like the Four of Pentacles energy right here. It is really stepping out of this, trying to pull through stuff, right? If it's not sitting right with you, right, then there has to be a decision made, right? And that Mother of Swords in reverse can be a person where you're like, okay, really, this is not my way to do things, because we're not moving. We are just like moving left and right, but we're not moving forward, right? That Mother of Swords, I strongly get that this is a character that in your life that means well, but is very freaking pragmatic and taking a lot of energy out of you with that pragmatism. Doesn't exactly have to be like it. The Mother of Swords can also represent those old belief systems that we used to do things by, that are kind of shifting, where we're like, actually, I'm coming from a lovers here. I'm coming from that type of commitment, right? So this is what I want to reflect in the way I'm committing to my cause, right? And I don't want to do things just because usually that's the right thing to do, or it's a safe way to play it, or whatever. I want it to rekindle my sun, to like regain my happiness here. However, by encountering what doesn't, right, by encountering those subconscious trigger points where you're like, okay, actually this is triggering me so much that it takes a shit ton of my energy, And I have to quit with this. I have to quit with this mindset, behavior, person, whatever it is that is draining my energy in a very subconscious way. I have to work with this. That is what's getting you into healing, right? And restoring that balance so the lovers can actually flourish, right? So you need that commitment in your life, that commitment to the cause, and that commitment to your own happiness, right? That is kind of being put to the test right here. So that's the advice, guys. Like, whatever comes to light, whatever reflection you're in right now, don't let it take away from your happiness, because it is actually working in the name of that happiness. Whatever is not making you happy, whatever is not making you proud, whatever is not giving you back that kind of energy, right, that you put in, if it's not in balance, right, the moon is going to show you, Mercury retrograde is going to show you, and whatever that is, whatever is taking your energy, whatever doesn't have the same commitment to your happiness, to this trust in life, trust that life is livable, it has to go. You have to move out of this, and it's going to shift, right? So Mercury retrograde putting us to the test, showing us where our commitment actually lies, and what we need to regain that balance. After that fucking September, it is over. Like, it is a tough thing, but we're getting there. And I do believe the sun and the moon here, both in reverse, in manifestation, is just like, remember this, the strongest forces in the universe, in our lives, like the strongest archetypical ideas are pulling into both directions right now, right? The reflection and the activity, right? They're both pulling on us. So if it feels tough, it's okay. It's only here to show you where to put your energy, and actually show you what type of mindset and activity or whatever is giving you energy back. Stick to that, and leave the rest behind, right? Be committed to your cause and work with people that are committed just the same, right? Whatever it is, if it's a business, if it's a relationship, you got to be in there together, but realize everyone has their heads up their own asses right now, so cut them some slack. We're all reflecting on what happiness means for us and what actually gives us back energy. That is healing. It is loving the process. But the good news is this is pivotal, so once we're through this, we're going to be a more balanced individual. We're going to be wiser with our energy. We're going to be more of that Father of Swords right here, right? Using our energy wisely and working with it in a very wise and effective way, right? So even in the face of adversity, take care of your energy, believe that the universe is only trying to tell you something, and don't forget to breathe, guys. Don't forget to breathe. So if that resonated with you, we can go into depth into your particular situation. I do give online tarot readings, so drop me a PM or whatever, and visit daywalker-body.com if you want a reading. Like and subscribe, and yeah, don't forget to breathe. I love you. Thank you so much.